Hey, my family, my friends, my diamonds, and my jewels. It's your girl Stephanie, and I'm here today with another video. I know y'all probably like, what is she doing? But this is like a this is a video. I did this video last year, and I am coming to y'all today to represent Bell Palsy. This is Bell Palsy month. October represents a lot of different things. I think cancer and domestic violence, but it also represents something else that a lot of people, you don't hear a lot of people talking about, which is Bell Palsy. And I found out about Bell Palsy last year from a lady. Her channel is called She Living. She's a beautiful individual, beautiful lady. She's a part of the Divine Connectors. I know that she wasn't when I met her last year, but she's a part of the Divine Connectors now. A beautiful woman of God, and she went through Bell Palsy. She is recovered now, but what it is, I found out about it last year, that it is a disease that attacks one side of your face. It attacks like one side of your face, and what happens, it is almost the same. It gives you the same thing happens to your face that also happens to people that have strokes. How the one side of your face will maybe droop and your eye will droop, and it's the same side effects, but it's not a stroke. And you could very easily think that, oh my God, I'm having a stroke if this was to happen, but it's not a stroke. But what happens is, I after doing a little bit of research on it, I found out that it is your facial muscles. It's a nerve that goes from your brain that is connected to, I hope I'm saying this right. It's a nerve that goes from your brain to that controls your facial muscles. And this can happen to you when that nerve becomes inflamed. So they said that it can be caused, they think that it can be caused sometimes by a viral infection. And if that nerve become inflamed, this can happen, because if it's inflamed, it's the swelling and all the rest of that. And they don't know why it happens. That's the only thing right now that I saw, that they think that that's what it can come from, is like a viral infection where the nerves become inflamed and infected. And there is a couple of medications they say that you can take within like 48 to 72 hours that will decrease the longevity of it. It is an infection, or it's not a disease. I don't know, you want to call it a disease, an infection. I should have make sure I had the right name of it, but it is something that will happen, that can happen to anybody, and it doesn't, they don't exactly know why it happens, who can get it and who can't get it. Just the same thing with cancer, but that's right now, that's what they know. That's what they think that it comes from. This is so, look, y'all, I'm stuttering over my words because this is so hard. This is not easy, sitting up here talking to this camera with one eye covered. I'm almost like, I can't think. You know what I'm saying? So imagine a person that have, imagine if you got it. Imagine the people that have to go through this and their facial expressions just, stop. They have they have to wear patches to protect their eye. So imagine if that was you and you had to go through this and your face dropped on one side, and your eye was drooping, and you didn't have no control over this side of your face. And I wouldn't really be able to talk like I'm talking now, but trying to explain something and think and have one side of my eye covered up, one side of my face covered up, it's like I'm like losing my thought process. So think about what people go through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that she reached out to me and asked me to bring awareness to this this month again. I don't have no problems. Heck yeah, let's bring some awareness to it. Just like they doing with cancer and helping to give money for that. They need to help. We need to help to raise money and bring awareness, and for people that have to go through this, because it's not easy. But it is too, like medications that they said that they can take within the first 48 to 72 hours that may be able to stop, from going on for a long time. And steroids is one, and I forget what the other one is. But some people, when they get it, it goes away in like 3 weeks or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Some people, it take up to 6 months, they said, and they have to go through therapy to do therapy on their facial, on the muscles in their face, to try to get things back to the way they were. And I can just imagine, I know it can't be easy having to go through this, but so we're bringing this month, I'm bringing awareness to cerebral palsy. For those of you that don't know anything about this disease, or this thing that happens to people, look it up, find out more about it. And when you see somebody wearing a patch, you don't know why they wearing a patch. That might be the reason why they wearing a patch. Some people have to get surgery. Some people do get surgery on their eye and everything, so sometimes they wear patches. But you might see somebody with a patch that's going through this, and you don't know. So when you see somebody, when you see them, like, pray for them. You don't have to just go up to them and say, "Can I pray for you?" You can ask God to bless them and to help them, to help the recovery process as you walking along your way. Ask God to help the recovery process of the nerves in their face, so that they can, smile again, with a whole smile, so they don't have to wear patches, and they'll be able to see. It's people that's I also am going through I had an eye stroke, and I forget the exact name of it, and so I have to get shots in my eye every, like, it's down to 10 weeks now, every 10 weeks. It's gotten better over the years, but my vision get blurry in this eye. So this is really kind of it's really like a little hard for me on that end too, because there is a dead spot in my eye, because I went so long with not knowing that that's what happened, and it damaged some a certain part in my eye, some veins, and so there's like a dark spot, so I can see, but it's not as clear as this eye. So, and to have my good eye covered up, it's like, I can see, but it's like a bright light shining in my face, and it's making me almost see shadows. So people that have to go through these things, we don't know why we don't know what happens to the body and why we have to go through what we go through. But this month, I just brought that up to let you know I can. One of the other reasons why this is so hard, and I'm stuttering over my words, and I just want to close my eyes because I don't like it. I want to be able to uncover this eye. But so we're bringing awareness to cerebral palsy, Bell palsy this month. And don't get it mixed up. It's two different things. There's cerebral palsy and there's Bell palsy. Bell palsy is curable. Cerebral palsy is, I don't think it's not. And that happens to when people have like paralyzation you know, when they body and stuff like that. So, but I thank you, She Living, for being a wonderful person. I thank you for reminding me to bring awareness to Bell palsy. And I thank God that you recovered from it. I thank God that He brought your whole smile back up. She's a beautiful Black queen. I thank you, and I ask God to bless you and keep you, and may He shine upon you. Y'all have a wonderful day. I love you guys with the love of the Lord. I will see you in the next video.